Most of us already know what we need to do in order to become successful. What we are waiting on is for someone else to tell us what we can do or what we should do in order for us to actually start making a change. Back into the YouTube grind. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Kevin. I run this channel, King Kayvon, and I give you motivational content every now and then because daily uploads clearly isn't my specialty. I was away for a little bit. I am back though. I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel. I'm trying to get 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I would really appreciate it if you join me on this journey. Without further ado, I will be explaining to you that you really do already know what you need to do. Now, really, a lot of this genuinely isn't just like mind blowing knowledge. Wow, in order to get fit, you need to go to the gym more and eat healthier. Wow, in order to actually study, you need to stay off your phone and, read the content that professor is providing. It's logic that really isn't new to us, but it isn't until somebody just explains it to us or gives their own take of it that will really sit down and process, oh, hey, this really does work. Now, one thing for me that I can say that I low key agree on this with is sleeping. I already knew kinda, that I shouldn't stay up late. I really shouldn't be on my phone and whatnot in order to go to sleep and wake up and actually have energy to wake up in the morning. But it wasn't until I was watching some YouTuber at work and then they were explaining all the steps and what they were doing in order to boost their energy for the next day tomorrow that I said, you know what, maybe I will try that. And guess what? I got off my phone 30 minutes before bed. Even sometimes I read some books. I woke up and I actually had energy and I had a good night's rest. Who could have knew? We keep looking for some kind of secret, some type of sauce that would really change the recipe when we all have been basically given the recipe from the beginning. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you all. Your parents saying, "Oh, it's a damn phone. It's a damn phone." I'm be honest. A lot of the times, it is that damn phone. Oh, you can't focus right. You're probably scrolling too much on social media. You can't sleep well. You're probably on it too late at night. Your eyes hurt, or maybe you got headaches. You also might be on it too much. Like, as much as I hate to say, yeah, they're probably right. And you're probably just waiting for some new study or for someone to say, oh, this wasn't my issue. This was a key factor. And while that may be a factor to play in, you already know the main reason on how to get fit, the main reason on how to stay focused, the main reason on how to be healthy. The key components are there. You just want somebody to fedazzle it a little bit in a special way in order to change up what you want to know. And there's still a difference between knowing what needs to be and doing what needs to be done. You can watch 100 videos on how to get fit, what you need to do in order to work out, in order to lose, a little weight, gain a little muscle. But if you're never going to put that into practice, what does that really gain for anyone? Watching all of that content will indeed make you feel more productive, but it isn't until you put it into practice for yourself that you'll really start to take it and actually realize how much of it you're taking away. I myself, I watch a lot of motivational content. I try to impact a lot of that into my life now because it wasn't until I started doing YouTube and even for the period where I wasn't doing YouTube where I could see what factors in my life that were really taking place that I could sit down and say, oh, okay, I'm not motivated because I'm doing this, this, and this. I need to lock in and do this, this, and this in order to be right back into focus. And a lot of the time, you really just have to sit down and recognize that the boring things is what's helping you, is what's making you focus. Like I said earlier, most of the time it is that damn phone. Sometimes you need to pick up a book. Sometimes you shouldn't be eating out all day, too many sweets. Like everyone was basically raised with this knowledge. This isn't any like groundbreaking knowledge. But it's not until you sit down and you actually put it to use that you'll really see that it starts. The people that are saying this, they might be honest about it. Nobody's making this information up. If anything, if eating sweets was good for you in any way, promise you more people would be doing it. But of course, it's not. If going to the gym wasn't as healthy as everyone says, most people wouldn't be going to the gym. But it is, and you see results. It's just a lot of times those results are slower. They take up a lot of time. They're just like not as incentivizing as just, oh, buy this thing, lock in for this short period of time, and boom, you'll see results. And the biggest way to think about a lot of these things is just think about where you would be a year later. Think about where you want to be in your own physical health, in your own career, in your own passion project, where you want to be in a year. And the things that you are doing currently, the things that you are doing right now, will any of those things push you to where you want to be? And don't give me that nonsense of you don't know what to do or you can't get started. You probably don't need me, your friends, your family, your parents, or your teachers, really anybody to tell you what you need to do in order to further your own path and goals in life. What you need to do is figure out what you have been avoiding the most and probably start with that. Searching up guides and videos on how to do the things is just a step of it. Actually watching it and doing it are two completely different things. Now, that's all for me. I apologize for taking a little MIA break from all of this. Life has been lifing. No excuses, obviously. I only can blame myself, but we're back into the grind. So if you liked the video today, please make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. We are still trying to hit that goal. This is King Kevon, and I just got off of work.